Listen, great win, obviously. Great atmosphere. Great job by all these guys. Showed tremendous toughness. Really proud of them. And, happy we were able to get this win. That was a great way to start this semester here with school starting this next week. Great to have students back. And great for us to get this home win. We needed it. So I know you have questions for these guys, and it's late. Let's let you ask them and go from there.
Kind of talk about the approach coming into this game and what this game meant to you guys. Not only being Akron, but just kind of where you're at.
Really, we've been preaching the whole week like we need to bounce back. You know, we trying to get some positive energy going, bring some excitement to the team. So it was kind of weird this week. The lineup changed, but I give credit to all my teammates. We all stayed together. We worked hard throughout the week, and we all was locked in and focused. Everybody wanted to win this game. Nobody wanted to lose. You could just feel the energy. So I feel like this was the perfect week to have a bounce back.
It's a good time to play Akron.
Definitely, especially around this time. Everybody coming back. Got new students, new faces around. Everybody come check out the team. And, that's it for real.
Sin, just kind of, it's anybody's game there, about 10-minute mark. I don't think you'd scored in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hit a three, and then all of a sudden you just kind of got rolling. Kind of talk about what was going on out there.
I'm just letting the game come to me. I might have to force some shots here and there, but I'm not trying to play like that. I was getting my teammates involved. They were doing a good job of playing inside out and finishing around the rim. So it opened up the three for me. They were playing me on the drive, so I had a lot of shots, and then my teammates started to find me. It's easy for me catch and shoot or make a play.
Tervell, you think your defense kind of got your offense going? Was it one of those situations tonight, you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My role was just come in, impact the game any way I can, bring energy, talk to the guys while I'm out there, and capitalize on what we had to do, execute the plays.
You had a couple of post moves in the first half.
Thanks, man.
How'd that feel? I mean, something you've been doing in the past, maybe not so much lately.
Mm-hmm. I actually felt it pretty good.
Let's talk about defense overall tonight. Told you that I would end up with 55 points and just what you guys were able to do in that end.
We just were all in sync. I hear all five guys talking on the defensive end. We were switching some screens. We talked it out. Somebody was always on the black line protecting the paint. And last game, the stuff that we struggled with and we watched film, we didn't struggle with it today. So that was good to see us execute that and be able to make that change. And I think we had 2 days, so that was good. So it shows growth, and we just keep improving each and every day. And once we figure it out, once we could play like this consistency, no team could beat us in the MAC.
Yeah, you're from around here, obviously. I don't know how much you knew about this rivalry, but now you played in it once. What was it like?
It's fun. I love it. Just talking, everybody talking, every possession. It wasn't much. It was a lot of fouls called, but the rest was letting us play a little bit. And I love it. I love when it's a rivalry. I want to be a part of this. I remember when Coach Sidney recruited me, and it's one of the weeks he talked to me about. And it's big on our culture. And you saw how our fans came out. Our fans loved it, and we loved it.
What was it like as a senior to win the game in your building?
Like I told a couple guys, man, I was telling them, man, thank you for the win, man, because last year they got us twice, I think. And, yeah, we needed this one. And actually, we just showed that. We trying to show everybody, we them guys, too. Y'all can't leave us out. See, that's it for real.
Yeah, listen, the team that played tonight, that was as well as we've played in a long time. It's great to see, obviously. The energy in the building was fantastic. And then our players, obviously, the way we played helped create even more energy. So great to see with the second semester starting here. Obviously, next week we don't have any home games, but we do the following week. Hoping that, we can continue to build off this, continue to get better, and that people want to continue to see us. I know I said it, I think, on Tuesday. We didn't look like we were having fun, and I know you brought that up to me. And, tonight was a lot of fun, and fun for all the players on our team, you know, the coaches and everybody who was here. I think enjoyed watching us play. We competed really, really hard. And look, Akron's a really good team. And, you know, they haven't played a road game in league yet, so this was their first road game. I think it's only their fourth road game overall, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even their third road game overall. So, you know, they caught us. We were desperate, you know, and we played that way. And have a ton of respect for them and their team and their program. But tonight, you know, tonight was a night that our guys really shined. So proud of them. And hopefully, you know, as we continue to move forward, we can keep building off this. You know, we've now, obviously, we stubbed our toe a little bit against some teams, but we've also beaten Toledo and Akron, which are two of the best teams in the league. So we've got to build, you know, some momentum from this game for sure.
Just kind of, you know, you mentioned, you know, just you played with a lot of grit and determination at times. It seemed like tonight it was, you know, that's 40 minutes.
Yeah, listen. No let up. Again, I do think, you know, when we play on those neutral site games down in Florida, you got to bring your own energy because there's nobody there for either team. When you play in the road, you know you got to bring it because it's just you guys. Tonight, the energy from our team was fantastic. The energy in the building was fantastic. You know, if you watch tonight's game and you're a Kent fan, you're going to say, boy, those guys played really, really hard and competed together. That's what we need to do every night. We've got to build off this, obviously. We've got to build off this. That first possession, I thought, and second possession in the second half, I don't even think we scored, but we had 4 or 5 offensive rebounds. Like that was an unbelievable possession by, you know, Vaughn, Akeem, Andrew was in there, and you know, I thought that really provided a spark for our whole bench. Everybody on the roster, I think, felt like, okay, we're competing tonight at a high level. It was great to see, and you know, we've shown it on occasion. We gotta consistently, you know, build off this and bring it every night. So we play on the road twice next week. You know, when it's all said and done, every game counts the same in the schedule. But I'm not going to pretend this wasn't a meaningful win. You know, it's one game, but it's a meaningful win for us because we needed to prove we could do this again. So now we got to go against Eastern Michigan on Tuesday. You know, they're playing very, very well. They're 2-1 in the league. I think they're 6-1 at home on the season. And then on Friday we go to Buffalo. You know, we've just got to keep grinding and keep, you know, finding a way to get wins here as we move forward in the season and try to keep building our team so that we feel like, okay, come March, we're playing our best basketball.
There's some obvious guys to talk about, but you shipped the starting lineup.
Yeah,
all those guys gave you something.
I thought so too. Yep, I thought, you know, Vaughn played very well and really helped us energy-wise, you know. He had a couple things that, you know, we'll show him tomorrow. The free throw line, when he stepped in, that one gave them a little bit momentum because, you know, Castaneda is not missing too many free throws. He missed that one. He's a 90% free throw shooter, and he stepped in early. But he took a charge. He was involved in that huge play in the second half to start the half. I thought he provided a huge spark for us. Akeem, same deal. I thought his energy was great. And then having Gio back certainly helped us too. You know, it's another guy who, you know, he didn't play great tonight, but he had 3 steals, he had 3 assists, 1 turnover. It helps us move the basketball when he's in. He even, there were some plays that he messed up, so to speak, but he makes a lot of winning plays while he's on the court. And he's experienced. He knows what we're doing and, okay, we're trying to get the ball here and why and all that stuff. He knows all that stuff. Whereas, you know, Jalen and Jerry are younger and just don't have that experience yet. So having Gio back certainly helped as well. And I know Nunu was here. I thought he played, you know, he was patient in the post. And I would say he probably played, you know, his best overall offensive game of the year this year. Just patient, taking his time, you know, knowing what he wants to do down there, and then obviously finished a lot on top of the basket.
When did you know Gio was going to be able to play?
You know what? Last night I knew that there was a good chance because he saw the doctor yesterday and they prescribed him some medication and it was not, the injury that he had to his foot was not his Achilles, which is what they were a little worried about. So he took some medication. He ran last night after taking it with our trainer. Trainer's been doing a really good job trying to get these guys. I got a bunch of these guys hurt, right? I got him and Andrew and, Sin and Justin. Every day his fingers are taped because he sprained a ligament there. So, today he was able to go through shoot around, came in early, he was able to get shots up, knew he was going to play, and just kept asking him, okay, do you need a break? Because he hasn't done anything in, since last Tuesday. So, he felt good. And again, his stat line isn't great, but 3 steals, 3 assists, 1 turnover, and I thought he just knows what we're trying to do. He really helps facilitate things for us.
You took Sin out.
Yeah, for the first time. Listen, I told him on Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, I don't think he needs the physical break. I don't. I think he could play. Listen, he's played 40 minutes for 5 straight games, so he can do it. I think he needs the mental break is what he needs. And again, he played really well at the end of the game, so I guess in saying that, maybe I should have done that earlier. But Gio wasn't playing the last 2 games. 3 games that he's played 40 minutes. I have not had Gio here, but look, every day I try to get better too, right? I ask these guys to get better. I got to get better. And I was determined. It was 1 minute and 25 seconds, but it helped him, right? Because he got a chance to just mentally relax for 1 minute and 25 seconds, which again, may not seem like a bunch, but he needed it. And I think, again, late in the game, he was really strong tonight. He was really strong.
Well, unfortunately, when you took him out, I think Castaneda hit.
Yeah, because you look at his plus minus, we won by 12, so we must have been -6 when he was out. But you know what? If at the end of the game you're plus 12, that's all that matters, right? So we were -6 when he was out, and Castaneda made a couple threes. That wasn't his matchup, though. He was matched up with Tribble. Trimble is who he was matched up with. So, regardless, however they scored, and sometimes that happens, and I got to get him out in the first half, and probably second halves maybe I have to get him out too, but I definitely have to get him out in the first half every game moving forward. I got to give him at least a mental break so that he can be strong late, because tonight you see how strong he was late. He was the whole game he was fantastic, but he was really, really strong late in the game, and that's what we need. So I'm going to continue to do my best to get him, a minute here, a minute there, 2 minutes here, whatever it is, so that he could be fresh down the stretch.
I mean, he's taken a lot of shots, obviously, and some of them could be classified as forced to be back, but whatever the case may be, I don't think he took one that wasn't in a good flow.
Yeah, I think he's, he's just a really good player. So when you're a really good player, sometimes you have to let guys make decisions, right? And he had some switches tonight. I think his first 2 or 3 threes came on, big guys were switched, and he was jab step 3, or rocking them to get back in 3, and he got comfortable with those, and then he hit a big dagger when I thought we ran a set to flip it back to him, and there was some confusion on their part, and he was open. I think they just they lost him in the switching, and he hit a huge one there. Great shooter, and he's been struggling, just like our whole team has been struggling from shooting 3. But I've said all along, I'll continue to say, I think the majority of the shots we're taking are good shots, and tonight we were able to make some. And you know what? A lot of times the difference between winning and losing is if you make 1 or 2 shots, right? Like, just makes the game a lot easier.
I mean, I think you hit 4 of 8 to start. Just how big
Yeah.
is that? Just to get
Big.
that?
Yeah, Vaughn hit 1. Sin hit 2. Andrew hit 1 at the top of the key. That's, I think, his first one of the season. And we've been telling him, hey, when you're open up there, shoot a three. You're open. He comes in. We do this shooting drill that we chart how many makes you make in 5 minutes, and he's consistently, if you make 50 or more, that's a good number. He's consistently in the 60 to 70 range. So like he can stand and shoot threes. He just hasn't done it yet. So he hit one. Tervell, he hit one. Another guy, who's a good 3-point shooter. Just he's passed up on a lot of these that we want him to shoot during the year. So hopefully again tonight will help his confidence and Andrew's confidence and our whole team's confidence is what I'm hoping.
So was Malik going Castaneda to start the game?
Well, Malik didn't start, so
Yeah,
right. So Jalen was to start the game, and then when Malik came in, there were a lot of times Malik was guarding Castaneda, and there were sometimes Gio was. We were switching that up. He's a good player. We recruited him out of high school, too. He visited here out of high school before he went to South Florida. He's a really good player, and he played well tonight. But we did a good job defensively, and I'm sure there's some shots that they say, hey, we normally make them. Tonight we didn't make them. But we did a really good job, I thought, chasing, Ryan Trimble. We really made an emphasis of trying to not let him get good looks, and he was 1 for 9 from 3. That was sincere guarding him almost the entire time.
So I was going to ask, I know in the second half I was watching him, obviously because he went offload in the first half, and Malik was on him.
Yeah, in the second half, Malik was his primary. That was his primary guy in the second half. So Malik started the second half. That was who he was guarding to start the half, and he did a great job. As he's done all year, he did a great job keeping him in front and making it tough for him.
Last one, just defensively, no one inside. They've been doing some damage inside.
Yeah.
And you kept all those guys under control.
I thought we did a pretty good job down there. Again, Freeman, he's a high energy, high motor player. As crazy as it is, 13 and 7, for him is below his normal, certainly on the offensive glass. So I thought we did a good job trying to put a body on him, not losing him. He made a couple hook shots, but, all in all, I thought we did a good job on him. We made it tough, I thought, for Ali. I thought we made it tough for him, which is all you could do, and we turned him over a couple times. So, yeah, I thought we did a nice job defensively. Probably our best, 40-minute. We've been a good defensive team, but this was probably our best effort for 40 minutes. Anything else? We're good, man. Thanks.